Alright, we're back. Now, the problem is with pentatonic scales, okay, it's 5 each, but they're always at least a whole step apart when you're playing pentatonic scales on the guitar. You know, they're always, spaced out perfectly to play pentatonics. But when you get into like the scale members of a half diminished, you have, and even with a minor, a Phrygian minor, okay, you've got E minor, and the next scale member is a half a step up. You know, so 1, 2, 3, skip 4, 5, 6. So that's the E Phrygian pentatonic scale members 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Alright, whereas in, like, say, the key of E or something, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see, it's spaced out better. So there's really no point in trying to do a pentatonic scale with scale members that have half steps, such as half diminished, Phrygian minor, and other minors such as 1, 2, 3 on the Aeolian. The third is a half step above. So it's kind of silly, but I did it anyway, and this is the way it works. This is what it would look like. And look at all these notes, you know. I mean, that's really not a pentatonic scale, you know what I'm saying? It starts from the 6, 7, root 2, 4, 6. Then you get this 7 root 2, like, whoa, I'm playing. No, stop. Okay, so this is your long open string capo pattern stack, half diminished pentatonic pattern stack. You'd have to put this through the warp. This is the one that only goes to the right, so you could play it from the capo or from the open strings. Now this one, the regular barred pattern stack here, is the one that you would play from up away from at least a half a step, so it would be at least have to be an F. Okay, so you know, and I made this one just a diminished seventh, so it would be 7, 2, 4, 6. A nice sounding chord. Okay, because all your other sevenths are like. Alright, so piano players like to play these 8-note chords, so the thumb could kind of just sit and do nothing. Anyway, so I made a pattern stack for that, and I improved it. Now the black and white is just the grayscale is the S2L, stack of 2 long here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root. That, you know, this plus the S3L, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, you can do all of this stuff. This whole thing is built from these two guys. The only reason I have circled out equivalently an S4L, okay, which is this one, and notice all major scale numbers are shown here on these 4. So, you know, if this was all just the numbers, it'd be major scales on all of them. So the S4L, I included it because it fits into this pattern nicely. The long pattern is just an S4L here, S3XL, right? Is this guy is here. Let's show that. We got the S3XL here. I gotta draw a box now. Alright. This is the S3XL. And then just change colors. Whoa. Okay, that color. And then we got the S4L here. So this is all this is here. And back to some kind of green right there. So there's the green here. This guy on top of this one, and this one on top of this one. The problem is that this particular one, all right, is like a composite of these two guys. So here we have this 7L here, this S2L here, all right, and this is really just sits right in the middle of this guy here. You see, now the 7R2 is this one, and the 2, 3, 4 is this one, and the 5, 6 is kind of lost in the sauce there. So I made this new pattern, and it's pretty good for the half diminished, because that's where the half diminished starts, on the 7. So you would just go 7, 2, 4, and then you go 6, 7, 2, 4. See that 3? It's not supposed to be there. That 3 is not supposed to be there. I forgot to delete it. Now I will delete that later. I'm sorry about that. I thought, you know, there's always one in every bunch. So you got, what I wanted to point out here is in this S2L here, S4L here, in the half diminished minor 7th, okay, which is 7, 2, 4, 6, okay. Oh, wait a minute, maybe this 3 is okay, because I just said all major scale numbers are here. The problem is here, not on the chart. I'm sorry about that. I thought that I didn't do that, but I did. I did that right. Maybe it's time for another Belgian coffee here. All right. Let's look at this. 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3. Well, do you notice a pattern here? It's like a V shape. So you go outer, outer, inner, point, and cross back out. You know, it's almost like an X shape there. So you can do that. You can do that from starting from the bottom, let's say. You know, it might help you if you were going to memorize the pattern. Now, I memorized these two patterns, and guess what? When I memorized those two patterns, I could play any scale on the fretboard. All right, starting from anything, starting from A flat here. All right, if I wanted to start a scale, it would be actually I could start it from the G flat, would be the R, right, and then to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2. Okay. Then into an S2L, warp. Then you just repeat the same whole half. Now the 5, 6 part, you can take that into a 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6 again, but it warps up. See, you would have thought it would have been on that E, but it wasn't. Now we should be back on the 5th of that. I think I made a little miscall on the end there, but so I memorized these patterns, and that's what I did, and that opened up the whole fretboard for me, because you could do the whole fretboard just fitting these two patterns together, the S2L and the S3L right there.